students, today we are going to revise the chapter 5, fundamental unit of life. Now what do you mean by the fundamental unit? It is the functional unit of life. So all organisms, they are made up of one fundamental unit of life which is same in all organisms, and that is the cell. The cell is a Latin word which means a little room, and this cell, it is present in all living organisms, and even humans, they are made up of these cells. Now we are going to look at the historical perspective which are related to cell. First of all, Robert Hooke in the year 1665 observed the cork, which is a bark. The bark of the tree resembled the structure of honeycomb, which comprised of many little compartments. And Robert Hooke named these little compartments as cells. Next, Leeuwenhoek in the year 1674 discovered living cells in the pond water. Another scientist named Robert Brown in the year 1831 he discovered the nucleus inside the cell. Purkinje in the year 1839 coined the term protoplasm for the fluid part which is present in the cell. Now, Skeleton in 1838 and Sequan in 1839, they proposed the cell theory, which states that all plants and animals are made up of cells. Also, Rudolf Virchow expanded the cell theory in the year 1855, and he stated that all cells, they arise from the pre-existing cells, that is omnicellula e cellula. This means that all the organisms, if they are multicellular and have so many cells, all these cells, they arise from the one single cell which is first made, and it divides further to produce the cells of its own kind. Now we are going to study about the microscope. This is a label diagram of the compound microscope. It consists of eyepiece, coarse adjustment, fine adjustment, arm, stage, diaphragm, and here is the base of the microscope. It also consists of mirror, stage where the sample is placed to be observed, and then low power lenses which is first used to observe the cell, and then we shift to the high power lens which magnify the image of our sample more. The dye which is used to observe plant cell is safranin, whereas the dye used to observe animal cell is the methylene blue. There are also other dyes which are used to observe the plant cells as well as the animal cells. Types of organisms. On the basis of number of cells present in an organism, the organisms are classified as unicellular organism and multicellular organism. In unicellular organism, uni means single. So the organisms which are classified under unicellular, they comprise of one single cell. Examples are like amoeba, chlamydomonas and bacteria. Whereas in multicellular organism, multi means many. It means the multicellular organism, they have different type of cells or many cells, and all the cells might be performing some different function, and when these cells come together in an organism, then they are known as multicellular organism. Example of multicellular organisms are fungi, plants and animals. Multicellular organisms. It is said that multicellular organisms, they arise from single cell. But how? So the cell, it divides to produce the cell of its own kind, and now these cells, they come together to form the tissue, and this tissue further forms the organ, and various organs, they come together to form the multicellular organism. So this is how the multicellular organism get formed. So basically it comes from the single cell which divide to form the cells of its own kind, and these cells, they come together to form the tissues, and then tissues come together to form the organ, and then it creates the multicellular organism. If I talk about multicellular organism, do they have same kind of cells? No. The multicellular organism comprise of different type of cells. For example, in human, there are different kind of cells like smooth muscle cells, blood cells, nerve cells, fat cells, bone cells, sperm and ovum. So these are the different type of cells which are present in human. Now, the property of a cell like shape and size, it depends on the specific function they perform. If they are performing complex function and the organism is bigger in size, so the cell will also be bigger and it will be more, the shape of the cell will be more fixed if they perform the complex type of function. Also, there are few organisms in which the shape of the cell can change. For example, amoeba. The cell of amoeba has the property to change its shape to engulf the food or for the movement. Also, there are many cells which have whose shape and size are more or less fixed because of the specific function they perform. Now we are going to discuss that how does a living cell perform the basic function. Basic function like acquiring the food and converting it into energy or synthesizing some proteins or enzyme. These are the few basic functions performed by the living cell. So every organism, they has the capacity to perform some specific function. In multicellular organism, there is the division of labor. What is there? Division of labor. That is the complete work which has to be performed in a multicellular organism has been divided throughout the body. For example, human have heart to pump the blood. Pump the blood, and they also have stomach to digest the food. Okay, so the whole work that has to be performed in a living organism has been divided throughout the body through the different organs present in the human. The heart pumps the blood, stomach, it digests the food. Similarly, this division of labor, it is present in each cell, with such as there are different type of cell organelles. How the division of labor is there in each cell? Through the cell organelles. So there are various types of cell organelles which are present inside the cell, such as mitochondria, ER, endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi body. Okay, so these all cell organelles are present inside the cells, and these cell organelles have specific function to perform. So this is how the cell, it perform the basic function. It perform the basic function through the cell organelles which are present inside each cell.